All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to challenge myself to, I was thinking 2 to 3 or maybe 3 to 4 videos a week. That may not seem like a lot to you, the viewer. I'm not sure how much you post or not. But I need to challenge myself to stay consistent at posting videos and creating content. The more I post, I understand a couple of things will happen. I'm destined to get better at recording myself, dealing with sound, dealing with editing, and just learn more about my own camera. So I want to consistently post, and also I want to be able to. I want to use this as a release also, right? So I've been doing a lot of venting. Like my last couple of videos have been me expressing myself in a more open, vulnerable way. And I'm usually like that. It's not like different for me to. I mean, it's not way off for me to be like that, right? I'm usually a open book. But I understand the value in pouring out because I understand how testimony works. If you tell your story and you make it through, that story can help somebody else. The person that's watching your video that may be down, they may be feeling like they're overwhelmed, right? Or maybe feeling like they're a little bit out of luck or almost out of luck, whatever the case may be. That next video, I want to be able to help someone just not give up. And I think now is the perfect time to do so, being that I don't have this big, huge page with hundreds of thousands of followers, and I'm getting paid, and because those videos, not that they aren't real, but it's hard to accept that kind of like advice sometimes. Not, I mean, I understand advice come from somebody who's considered quote unquote successful or made it. It works because they obviously know what they're doing. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about finding community where you guys can walk through it together. I feel like that's a real valuable way to look at this and how I produce content. I want to be able to walk through all of my whatever I decide to post with you guys because I'm forever learning. And then I'll post stuff that I've been doing all my life. I'm gonna have maybe topics on music or topics on whatever kind of lifestyle, travel. I've been all over the place. I've traveled to a bunch of different places. I did a bunch of different things, not because I'm rich, not because I'm wealthy, because I'm neither one of those things, right? Just I've been blessed to do so in my past career, my past with good friends, and just trying to always make sure I'm a good person. And I've been blessed in many of those areas to find myself in some amazing spaces and amazing situations. But the focus at hand here is to challenge myself to stay consistent, right? If I tell myself 2 to 3 videos a week, it has to be 2 to 3 videos a week. No excuses. It has to. Whether long form or short, it has to get posted. And I'm not talking about like just if it's the last day and I need to hurry up and get something out, I'm going to do a YouTube short about nothing because I just want to keep my quota. No. It has to be some sort of value. And when I say value, it's whether I'm maybe trying to help somebody, I learned something, maybe I'm trying to teach, right? Maybe I need help with something. So I'm going to make sure I challenge myself to stay consistent. And also, maybe some of you all will want to walk through this journey with me. I would love to hear about it in the comments. If you're down to do that with me, because I'm doing it. So if you're down to walk this life together, posting the 2-3 videos a week and just seeing how it goes. These don't, mind you, with me doing 2 or 3 videos a week, also, these not crazy edited videos. I'm not even that good with editing just yet, but also, I'm not spending a bunch of time on editing when I need to get the value out, which I think is the most important. I'm big on sound. I want to sound clear. I want to sound, I want you guys to understand me. and not be irritated from a horrible bad mic, right? But I do want to just be on that consistent wave to keep pushing. So this is the challenge to myself. I have to make sure that I'm consistent. And in a year, I'm gonna give myself a year. I'm gonna consistently post 2 to 3 videos a week for a year, starting today. Now, here's the hard part. I'm always moving around. I got different gigs. I still got to do Uber all over the place. I still do photography on the side, also with as a hobby, as I love, and also sometimes I do little photography gigs, right? So, and I'm a husband and a father, so it's going to get crazy trying to figure out time and all that. But I think it's worth it, and I think it's worth a try. I think if we consistently post for 2 to 3 times a week for a year, it'll be a huge benefit to our channel, a huge benefit to my lifestyle, my creative itch I talk about. Yeah, and who knows what'll happen by then? You might start getting brand deals. You probably so consistent in your posts, you start to change people's lives. People start leaving comments about how that one video helped them through grief or sadness or loneliness, or you help them with their fear of posting their first video. Worried about what you're looking like, or worried about, I don't know what to do. When I've been telling you, just press record. Instead of sit in front of your camera or stand, however you see fit, phone or a camera, whatever you decide to use. But it all helps. And I'm speaking from someone who I'm constantly surfing YouTube to look for the value in the things I yearn for in my life and I need in my life. My last video was about being overwhelmed because I'm overwhelmed. It wasn't a ploy to jump onto some trending topic, which I hope being overwhelmed is never a trending topic because I don't want none of us to feel like we're overwhelmed. But it was real, and it's how I'm feeling, and it is what it is. You know, I don't count my views just yet, right? Like, what I mean by that is that we are going to eventually pay attention to our views, but that's not what I mean. You know, I talked about this in an early video when I talk about how I look at numbers. I don't look at the numbers the same. Any +1 is a win, right? You got 50 views, cool. You got 51 next time, that's awesome. So that's how I'm looking at it. And I know a lot of you want to get monetized really fast. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to keep it real. I do not know how to do that. I don't have the plan. I'm not selling you a fake ebook to teach you how to get monetized in a month. I don't know how to tell you how to get monetized with, you got under 500 subscribers. I have no clue. I just don't know, you know. So that's not what I'm here for. I'm not trying to sell you fake programs and things that just try to get you an extra dollar. I want to provide value, and hopefully someone can learn from that value. And I also want to learn from you guys. I love when y'all leave comments. Leave more. I don't get enough comments. Even if they're bad. Even if they're bad, I welcome them. Maybe I learned something about myself. Maybe inside the somebody being rude, I'll learn, like, oh, you know what? My sound was bad on that clip. So even though you cursing me out, I do need to change mics or whatever, you know. But I love when y'all leave comments because it helps me so much. So that's the challenge for me. That is my challenge. This video is not going to be no super long video. That's my challenge. For a year straight, I got to do 2 to 3 videos. It may go 3 to 4, depending on how I'm feeling. I could do more, but I can't do less. That's the plan. And that's the goal I set for myself. And the reason why I love to document this process is because from a year from now, I'm going to look back and say, wow, look what I did. Look what we created. Look what we did together. That community I talk about building, yeah, we'll look back at this like those were the beginning stages of something super cool we're trying to build. And it was honest, and it was because we love the process of creating content. We're trying to create value. We're trying to learn from each other. I just think it's a great thing. I think it's a really, really cool thing. You know, I never want to, I was told by someone, you should always want to leave a room better than when you got there. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Every time a video ends, I hope that you smiled, that you feel relieved, that you got an answered, or you just look forward to more. Job is done if I do that. Job is done. Everything in about I got a YouTube check this week for $2 quadrillion. It ain't about all that. Yeah, we want to make the money and do the stuff too. And we'll do that. We'll make the money. We'll do all the stuff too. But are people being blessed by what you're saying and what you're showing? That, I think, is way more important than anything. Everything else will take care of itself. So I thank you guys for showing up today. No matter how many people watch this video, I appreciate you. If you got here, you're super, super cool. But yeah, that's my challenge, man. 2 to 3 videos a week or more for a year, because it's about consistency. Let me see the type of growth my life will take on, and let me see what happens after that, what kind of changes happen. And then when that happens, another thing I'll document. But it's all about keeping track, keeping record, and yeah, man, I'm just having a ball with this. I'm having fun. And though I find myself overworked, overwhelmed, ridiculously tired, sometimes stressed out. If I had hair, I would pull some of it out already. But it's amazing. But life is amazing. It's never going to get it's never going to get too dark where I can't handle it. Life is amazing. And I'm alive. So the beauty in that, I've already won. You know what I mean? And I just want to win with y'all. Let's win together. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's figure it out together, right? And then we'll learn and we'll be better. Then we'll teach more and just keep creating, keep doing dope things. So hope to see you in my next video, man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.